Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The California State Water Project, member, is one of the greatest water infrastructure accomplishments of the last 100 years. And it resulted in the development of the most productive and greatest agricultural valley in the world. Like many parts of the country, however, California has failed to maintain and expand a once remarkable system. If we funded every proposed water project in the Central Valley of California this year, we would be a decade away from seeing a final product. The current permitting process can take anywhere from several months to years as agencies sit on applications. This causes significant delays in not only approval, but initiation. In my district, water contractors and operators are investing millions of dollars in expanding water infrastructure projects to protect our farmers. A perfect example is the Los Banos Creek Detention Project in Merced County, which expands an existing reservoir to allow for storage, groundwater recharge, and conveyance. This non-controversial project is expected to take only 6 months to build. It was first proposed in 2012 when I was the first elected to the state legislature. Construction began this year in 2025. No project, especially one that is widely supported and non-controversial, should require over 10 years of paperwork. Some solutions are complicated, but some don't have to be. For example, no applicant should have to wait more than 2 months upon submitting an application to have the review process begin. The SPEED Act fixes this by setting a 60-day timeline to notify an applicant if their application is complete and to begin the process. Additionally, this legislation on the back end requires agencies to issue a final decision 30 days after completing an environmental document. Now, I know it sounds absurd that Congress needs to legislate agencies to move permits in such an efficient manner through the NEPA process. But this illustrates the seriousness of the problem. The process that we set up should ensure high-quality projects, not be a tool to delay or stop projects. I want to thank Chairman Westerman for working with me to include common sense timeline language that would enforce agencies to move quickly on decisions and reviews. The SPEED Act is a good first step for accountability, transparency, and enforceable timelines. To actually deliver projects for the American people, we need similar legislation to address projects subject to other substantive reviews, including the Endangered Species Act, the Clean Water Act. If we fail to deliver on comprehensive, across-the-board permitting reform, the American people will continue to lose faith in our ability to govern and our ability to build. I look forward to working with the chairman and my colleagues in a bipartisan manner to ensure quality projects aren't held up by the bureaucracy and can be completed in a reasonable time frame. Thank you, Mr. Chair. I yield back.